So from this Angulimala Sutra, we understand that a person who has killed so many people, 999, and yet this same line, that same line, he can become an Arahant. Then when he became an Arahant, he was actually tortured and tormented by those people who actually had hatred against him because of what he has done. But the Buddha, because he's a Sammasambuddha, he knew if Angulimala has not gone through this, he would have to repay this karmic negativity in terms of what they call the fruit of that karma would have burned you in hell for many years, many hundreds of years, many thousands of years. You are now experiencing it in the here and now. So a lot of people in the early days, they had this doubt. They say, how can a person kill 999 and yet become Arahant that life? So what do you think? What do you think? That's why when it comes to causes and conditions, karma, it's very difficult for ordinary being to understand. Actually, his condition was because of what the master that he followed did. Where the master also deluded, where he got psychic. The master thought by killing all those, I don't know what the master killed and offered to King Saka. He did it for I don't know how many successive lives. And every time he did that, the next rebirth, he was born as King Saka. Then after that, again, he made the same thing, again born. So he thought this is the Dhamma, this is the truth. So he told Angulimala. Angulimala being a very dedicated kind of follower, disciple, follow the advice of the teacher. That's why he go all out to kill. Then the teacher said, you can have this garland of fingers, where he got to kill people to get the finger. Then, I don't know, I forgot what the teacher promised him. So he did that. Then, in the sutta, remember, towards the end, the Buddha told Angulimala, you go and tell your teacher, if he do it one more time, he will go down to eternal hell for very, very long. So the causes and conditions that arise and manifested this has its causes and conditions behind. And very likely Angulimala is also cultivated in the past, but that life because of certain karmic past, very likely he must have done this like his teacher to somebody, then that person get into trouble. So this life, he have to reap what he sowed. That's why he has to go through this. But because of his good parami, very likely, he has the condition to become an Arahant. That's why the Sammasambuddha, Sakyamuni Buddha walked towards that direction, despite the frightening story and all those things, and managed to rescue him. So Sammasambuddha that can see all this, can understand all this, will actually go forth and deliver all this condition. And it's just like when there is condition for my nature to do things, he will do. If he can benefit somebody who others may think, wow, such terrible people, how can you save him or her? How can you help him or her? Yeah. But when there is causes and conditions, my nature will know. Because it keep on happening. The condition keep on arising. then I know. I don't know who this person is. I must meet him, or I must help him or her. So it will manifest. So all these understanding are very important. Then what we can learn from this particular sutta is, if Angulimala doesn't have the parami to meet up with Sakyamuni Buddha and become an Arahant that life, he would have to suffer for a very, very long time in hell because of what he did. But because he became an Arahant, no more birth. So what happened? He has to pay back that life. Just like Mongalana. You remember? Despite all the psychic everything, he was cornered by those people who wanted to actually attack him and smash him up. He escaped 6 times because he got psychic. But finally he checked, he realized he committed one karmic past, very severe. He killed his own parents who were blind. That's his son. When he saw that coming, he decided to accept. Because he was already an Arahant, understand? You cannot escape. You have to pay them. So in kind, again the same. So causes and condition, law of karma, you cannot afford to play or ignore. It is very, very powerful. That's why there is this saying, you can afford to neglect other things, but please don't neglect your own karma. You must take care of karma. Otherwise, you will meet up with your downfall and you will be responsible for whatever you do. So when you are healers, you create a lot of karmic negativity. Then your karmic nature will fall. Once your karmic nature fall, it will lead to causes and conditions for you to reap what you sow. So in future, like the Buddha said, your future coming or birth and life will be similarly affected. That's why he said we are all born our karma, heir to our karma, conditioned supported by our karma. And we are what we are because of karma. So understanding this nature's truth is very important. Okay?